everyone, welcome back to another AutoCount Payroll tutorial video. It's me again, Mia from SSFS Solutions, the number head. In this video, I want to share with you how to set the SS right in our AutoCount Payroll. Okay, so here I got provide you some scenarios, okay, that commonly happen in most of the company lah. Okay, so you can imagine one company, they have more than 100 employees. Okay, if you have more than 100 employees, sure you need more HR. Okay, but certain HR, you don't want to give access of some function in AutoCount. Okay, maybe that HR assistant, you just want they to access, check the leave management or check the attendance. Okay, but no access to the employee maintenance. They don't want to expose the salary to the HR assistants. Another scenario is maybe in some company they have multiple branches. Okay, one branches in Ipoh, okay, and then another branches in Penang, okay. So you don't want your HR to mix up all the employees, okay. So maybe HRA, they handle only the Ipoh branch, and then HRB handle the Penang branch, okay. So you could also can control which HR only can access to which entitlement group. Okay, so later on I will show you how to set these entitlement group authorizations in the setting. Okay, and also there is a different different access for the employee user and also payroll user, which is the payroll user can access all the payroll items. Okay, they also but the employee user, they only can access for the payroll, which is the pay slip or the leave. Okay, how to apply leave, how to see their leave balance. Okay, so there's a limitation lah for the employee user. Okay, so without further ado, let us move on to the payroll system. Okay, so now here in our payroll system, you can go to tools and then go to user authorization. Okay. Over here, you can see list of your email from the employee user or the payroll user. All is listed over here. Okay. So let's say for this user, Damia, you just added, okay, but you mistaken it as an employee user. Okay, should be this user is the payroll user. Okay, so you can edit this one. And then here, user type, make sure you change to payroll user. Okay, you can see if the employee user, they only have certain access. Okay, like the employee self-service, my calendar, and human resource. Okay, but after you change to payroll user, they have more access. Okay, this one also you change to payroll user. Okay, so you can see here is the access for payroll user. So they can see the dashboard, employee self-service, payroll, payroll management, okay, ad hoc payroll, process payroll. Okay, so let's say this user is the HR assistant. Okay, they only can access the leave and attendance, but no access to the payroll. So what you need to do is you need to untick this function, payroll. Okay, so they only can access for the reports. Let's say reports also they cannot access. Untick this one. Okay, so they only can access the human resources. Let's say they only allowed to view, but not allowed to add and not allowed to edit, not allowed to delete. You can set like this. Okay, for other payroll user. Okay, and you can see we have another tab over here, which is to assign the authorized employee groups. Okay, what is the function of this authorized employee group? Okay, remember just now I got explained to you that let's say you have a multiple branch. Okay, you want to control certain HR only can access for certain employee group. So you can use over here lah. So let's say over here you have list out maybe entitlement group for technician, for foreign workers, and for management. Okay, let's say this user cannot access the group for management. So you only tick for other entitlement group and untick for the management group, so that if you untick for that entitlement group, this user cannot see at all that kind of group in the employee maintenance, or when they process payroll, they only can see for the entitlement group that is have access for them lah. And also the human resource, also they only can see the leave balance for the certain entitlement group. Okay. So just now you can see we have this access group. Okay. So actually you also can create access group for a different group. So you don't need to create different access for each user. Okay, let's say this group of users have the same access group. So you can create using the access group. So how to maintain this access group? You can go to tools. Here we have access group. So you can see by default, they only have employee and payroll user. Okay, this manager I just added lah. So you can see this manager, let's say this manager, they only can access human resource and also employee self-service. They cannot access the payroll report and tools. Okay, so this is how you want to set lah for the access group. After you assign the access group, then you can assign in this each user lah.
Okay, so for this stuff, I got put it as the payroll user, and then the access group, I assign it as the manager. Then for this manager, they only can access the attendance, my leave, and my claim. So I will enable it for leave also. Okay, so they cannot see the payroll items. So now let me try log in as the manager. So when I log in as a manager, I only can access the human resource for the claim and leave and attendance. So I cannot see any payroll or any employee details.
So I hope this video will be helpful for you. Okay, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can write down at the comment section below or can contact to our support team. Bye.